What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, so let's get this show on the road, shall we, my friends? Today is day 4 of the one spell a day, every day, for the rest of the year. So, what are we going to do? We are going to start batching. The ingredients today are abricamino, nettles, black nightshade, and vervain. Now, the goal for this one is that it's going to open the road into the mind and thoughts that cause change. And it's going to anchor that change in the inner mind. And from that, the desired outcome shall come to pass. So what we're doing here in this case is giving the means to open the way into somebody's psyche so that the people that you're doing the work for or what you wind up doing the work on ends up being very specific. So you can use personal effects in conjunction with this blend. You can use signature tags. You can use personal sigils that you make. You can use all sorts of things to connect this kind of thing to somebody when you're working. So, abricamino first. A little bit of this. Now, when you're working with things like the deadly nightshade, you know, you don't want to smoke it. You don't want to have any of the ingredients which can cause you problems down the line, like caught that. The next one is nettles. Open the road to the desired outcome and into the thoughts that change the inner mind. Ooh, we could do it that way. If we put the vervain before the nettles, before, like we'll do it as written. So a little bit of the nettles first. And then again, be very careful when you're working with the nightshades. Okay? A little bit will do. And now this isn't going to be a blend that'll be used topically on anything, just because it does have the nightshade in it. Alrighty, so that's what we have for our order today. Now, the spell candle that you see here is the one made during the workshop with Trevor and Jason. It's really a fun experience. Some of the modifications to the workshop I want to have for the next ones are a little bit more timing in advance, so that way there can be a box sent out to people, so that way we don't have to raid the respective herb cabinets. You can buy the stuff in bulk. So that's why it's like I was thinking of charging a higher price for it, or actually just charging for it. But you know, it's one of those things where it worked out really, really good as just as a fun community building exercise. It's, you know, the more time to spend in interaction with folks, the better off it gets, actually. So, you know, it's about being of service, right? And where is the information going to be of most service? Who's going to need it most, right? And so when thinking about the open road and thinking about what thoughts need to change and those sorts of things, it acts as an invocation when you're doing it, because you're channeling that energy and your thoughts into the spell that you're making. And so as you change those thoughts and you change those patterns and you actually work your way through those behaviors, then it lets you do interesting shit. So that which is protected can stay protected, and that which is vulnerable can find protection, can gain some insight and wisdom or knowledge in some form or capacity, right? So that's what this spell is for. It's for opening up the hidden roads of the mind, so that way what you get out of it is more than what you put into it, right? So it's not an equivalent exchange. It's not like it is in the TV shows, right? What you do, how you do it, why you do it, and just the fact that you're doing it in the first place is a huge deal. Like, work with the ingredients, learn the conversation between the ingredients and what they're responsible for, and it becomes a little bit easier, right? So this way you've got the opportunity to really just love on your clients and your friends and figure out how to make this stuff go for your community, right? Like, how do you get something so niche-y as a simple spell, right? And you get it out there into the world so that way you can have other people be helped by it, right? And so while filming this, while thinking about that thought as the open road, right? As the means by which other things come to pass that aren't even thoughts yet. It's not a complete thought. It's still in the process of forming. So how do you form it? How do you create those thoughts? And how do you do it in a way that balances nature so when you get up to conjuring something, you've got solid applications of things. You've got a firm grasp on what it is that you're doing and how it is you do it. It's being of service to others, and through that service to others, you get served in the process, right? Like you get the help, you get the training, you get the relationships, you get the whatever it is, and that's the design and the outcome for this kind of spell, right? So even if the things are dead ingredients sitting there unused for years in some cases, you can still pull life into it using the spells of animation, right? Let's see, where did I put that thing yesterday? There we go. There we go. So this is our spell of opening the way into thought. This one yielded a good bunch for this batch. Alrighty. And there you have it. One little spell in a jar for opening the road into the thoughts that will cause change, and by that change it will be anchored into their spirit, and from that the desired outcome. So, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to go add some alcohol to it.